People people have been through these challenges, and today I believe that this dynamic and practical session led by Anzurat Kasimova on cybersecurity and how does it work and how we can protect ourselves is very timely. And for those of you who are not familiar with our speaker, I would like to mention that Anzurat Kasimova is a great supporter of EWB. She has been with EWB since 2023, actively engaged in EWB activities as Board of Trustees members of public organization Drash Marifat. And more than that, she holds a degree in software engineering from the Technological University of Tajikistan and has over 15 years of experience in the IT field. Throughout her career, she has worked in a range of roles, including database manager, system administrator, university lecturer, and consultant on web systems architecture development. She is currently an instructor at the regional Cisco Academy within the Public Organization Center ICT, where she contributes to educating the public and raising awareness in the field of information and communication technologies through both educational and consulting initiatives. As a Tech Women alumna, Anzurat is deeply committed to empowering girls in STEM, and she actively mentors participants of the Technovation Goals global competition in Tajikistan and advocates for greater inclusion of women in the IT sector. She strongly believes that with continuous support, girls and women can achieve success in the field of information technology. And dear all, please, stay tuned, stay active, and ask your questions to our speaker after her presentation. I think this is a very important topic nowadays, and let's learn from the experts in this field, and let's get engaged. Thank you so much for those of you who are watching us on Facebook and who joined us via Zoom. So this is really great, and we hope that this session will enhance your understanding and enhance your awareness about how to be protected and what to know about cybersecurity. Thank you so much, and I'm giving the floor to Anzurat Kasimova. Anzurat, over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Thank you, Nasiba, for such a kind words. Good evening, everyone who are joining us today. Thank you that you contributing another additional 1 hour to your self-study and joining us today. So let's start. Let me share my presentation for today. Do you see my screen?
Yes, we can see. Thank you.
Great. So let's start. So today we're gonna talk about how to be safe online. So everyone knows about the physical security in our world. Yes, when you want to protect yourself, when your home is your castle, when you lock the doors, when you turn curtains, when you have an emergency phone numbers to call when you have any incidents regarding your physical security. So cybersecurity is the same security, but not in your real world, but in a digital. Equivalent of cybersecurity, the synonym is a digital security, or we call it security online. So what topics are we gonna cover today. Today, we're going to talk about cybersecurity, digital security, and why it matters. Also, we're going to talk about account security, how to secure our online accounts with a password, with a second factor of authenticator, and how to store securely our passwords. Another big topic will be about social engineering, how adversaries trying to trick you to take in order to steal your private data in a digital world, and gonna talk a bit about privacy online. What is it and why it's matter? If you're ready, let's start with the cybersecurity. So, when we talk about cybersecurity, uh, imagine it like your home security, yes, but in a digital world. Just as you lock, for example, your doors, uh, keep your curtains closed, yes. Digital security use the same aspects. We also use locks. We also want to keep hackers away from our private world, yes, but online. Let's go through the samples that is analogs to our physical world. For example, if we lock the doors, in a cyber world, we have password and keys. If in physical world you have metal key, in a digital world, your primary lock is your password. So another one example is with the security cameras. Why we use security cameras, for example, in public places, yes, in offices, and even it's become very common to have cameras in our homes. So equivalent to this is antiviruses on our computers. So antivirus software acts like motion sensors of camera. It scans your computer to see anything suspicious, like viruses, and trying to stop it or break things, yes? If it seems something weird, it's just sending the alert to kick those kind of activities from your computer. Another example is scammers. It's mostly describe phishing online. Imagine if someone knocking your door wearing a fake, for example, uniform that represents, for example, a power company or any other companies, yes, and asking for your copy of password to fix some bills on their site. You would probably say no to this kind of actions, yes? Phishing. Sorry, someone had their cameras on. Please turn on because some voice echoing on my side because of that turned on microphone. Thank you. So phishing in a digital version is the same. So someone wants to send you an email or text that looks like it's from the Facebook, yes, from Google or any other platforms, or even represent, for example, your bank, trying to trick you into giving away, for example, your login details. So it's comparing to the scammers that came to your doors. So we're gonna talk about all of it in a detail, how we can create to strong password in order to protect our online accounts, how we can use, for example, applications like antiviruses to protect our computer, our data, yes. And we'll talk about, of course, about social engineering in a form of phishing. Let's start from account security with a password. I mentioned a lot of people here in Tajikistan, they trying to use the same passwords to their different accounts. Of course, I can understand that with behaving in this way, they want to remember one password and just using it to all of their online accounts in order not to forget. But it's not good because why it's not good? Imagine if someone compromise one your online account, they can easily access to all your another accounts by just entering the same password. How they can guess your passwords? Because there is a lot of bots that can just uh, find proper symbols. If it's, for example, you are using the passwords like 123 or passwords like combine of your name and your date of birthday. And even it's easy to guess those passwords that are less than 8 symbols. Because there are a lot of bots who can, in a very small or amount of time, can create, how to say, the most finding, because what we use in our passwords, it's letters, numbers, and if it's numbers goes very easily, like 1, 2, 3, 4, it's very easy, yes, to find these kind of combinations. In order to avoid for again adversaries to guess your password, you should use very strong passwords. You may be mentioned, and when you register in any online platforms, your browser, for example, offering you very strong passwords. Like you can see here in a screen, is a combination of upper and lowercase letters combining with a special symbols and digits. To guess this kind of password is not easy. But also it's not easy for us to remember this kind of passwords. And to solve this kind of issue, there is another way how to create a strong passwords. We call it a passphrase. Instead of using just a digit or combination of your name and digits, you can create any phrase. For example, that you see in a screen, it's my number one teacher ever. Yes, it's a passphrase that combining lower and uppercase letters. You even can add special symbols like at the end or anywhere in the middle in order to make it more stronger. So this kind of passphrases is much more easier for you to remember than remembering that strong passwords are offered, for example, by your browsers. Even though if a passphrase are easy, it's not easy, yes, to remember, for example, even a three this kind of passphrases and enter every time to your when the platforms ask you for the password. So for this, we have a solution. We have a solution to store our passwords somewhere online. Of course, not in a paper, in your copybook, not in a paper that sticks on a screen of your computer, but somewhere much more safer than a paper. There is a lot of there is a lot of password managers you can find online, but I recommend you a password manager that called Bitwarden. It's available for different platforms and mobile devices like Android or Apple, and even it had a web application that you can open it via the browser. But it's better to use it on your phone. Uh, Again, depend on your type of your mobile device. What is the advantages of password managers? In order to access password managers, you need to remember just one very strong password. It could be a passphrase, but in passphrase that you need to remember. If you forgot it, it became again a catastrophe. Why? I will tell you. In password managers, you will store all your passwords for your different platforms, like a Facebook, Instagram, your email account, any other credentials for your banks, for example, for any other web applications in a very strong way again. For example, if you register in any online platform, you can create a strong password by generating a strong password and enter it in your password manager. Password manager will store it safely, even in encrypted form. So even a company itself cannot access it or read anything from that. In order to, again, access those passwords, you need to remember we call it super password, that you need to access to all of them. So it's easier, of course, to remember one password and just copy paste other your passwords from those password managers. But if you forgot your super password for your password manager, so you lose all your password for all your online accounts. So you should be very careful in remembering your super password in order to access those accounts. So here is I put a link for you how to install and store your passwords in a Bitwarden for Android mobile devices. Of course, if you use, for example, Apple device, you easily can find any this kind of type of this kind of video online regarding your Apple devices. So, what is the advantage? Another advantages of using master password, this kind of password managers, is to periodically change your passwords. because we're going to talk about later. When somehow, for example, your credentials leaks online, you need to immediately change all your passwords to all your social accounts. So it will be another headache if you don't have a place where to just write on all your new passwords. So that's why using password managers is must have in our modern digital world. Without it, it's for human being, it's not possible to remember a lot of unique passwords. So let's move to another step of securing your online account. Sometime, for example, having just one key to lock your physical door is not enough. Because even in a digital world, because as I mentioned, hackers use bots to guess millions of passwords in a second, or they can trick you by giving you through the fake messages, emails to share again your password with them. In order to avoid by getting your password and easily access your online accounts, there is another factor to secure your accounts. We call it second factor of authentication. So without second factor, thief who can easily, for example, guess your password, or who can easily get your password, yes, can access it to your online accounts. But if your account has a 2FA, second factor, by knowing just a password, they cannot access, for example, your phone or your online accounts. So, you may ask, what may be the second factor of authentication in order to access your accounts? There is a three factors, but in order to secure your account, having two is enough. If you can having the third one, it's good, but it's again create also for you difficulties every time when you try to access your account. So that's why two is enough. So what are those three that you can use in order to have a two-factor? The first factor, as we mentioned, is the passwords. The second one may be something you have, because password on PIN codes to your phone is something you know. Another factor could be something that you have. It may be your smartphone, it may be a security key, or it may be your bank card. And there is another one, it's something you are. It may be our fingerprint, it may be our Face ID. So in order to secure your account with 2FA is enough having one of them. So password is a mandatory. So we have something we know. And another one, we can use something we have or something we are. It's our, again, physical part of our body. It's a face or our fingertips. Tips. So usually, when we set up, when we register any online account, By default, the systems offers a message via SMS. So we can get a 6-digit code to our phone in order to prove that it's really us who trying to access our account. But there is a tip. It's better than nothing, of course, to have this kind of 2FA in a form of SMS. But it's a weakest way of having 2FA because there was a lot of evidence that, again, adversaries, hackers can get our SMS codes via hijacking our phone or just catching them before those SMSs, for example, even reach our telecom companies. So it's good, but it's not, how to say, recommend. Another way of having 2FA with, again, our device is using authentication apps. You may heard about Google Authenticator or any other OC apps that we can install on our phones. And every time when we try to access our accounts on a new device or in a new computer, it will generate a code that will be available for 30 seconds. So every 30 seconds, it will give you a new code to access. So imagine if adversaries or hackers, they guess your passwords and try to access your account without that authenticator app that is installed on your phone and generated, they cannot access it. But of course, you should be careful of losing your phones by having it. So again, it's another way of catastrophe may happen. So another way of having, again, 2FA with having your, again, device, your phone, you may set up a push notifications. So every time when you access your account, you get a pop-up on your phone that says, are you trying to log in to your account? And you need just to confirm that yes, if you know that it's exactly you, or you can say no if you are sure that it's not you or some, for example, again, hackers trying to access your account. In this way, you again should be quick to change your passwords if someone sending you if you're this kind of notifications and you know that it's not you who trying to access your account, you can easily again stop them by changing your password. So another way that we can use as a 2FA is using our biometrics. It's also very common in our time to use our fingerprints when we're trying to access our accounts on our phones, or even there is a modern computers. They also had a fingerprint tool in it in order to take your biometrics to access, to unlock again your access to the different platforms. So as I mentioned, what happens if you lose your phone? It could be happen, yes. For example, if you use your phone as a second factor of authenticator, and you installed, for example, authenticator app on it, or you use it for the push notifications that are sent to your device, or even as a device that can share your biometrics, yes, with the platform. So in this way, every time when you set up 2FA on your online social platforms, for example, you may see it in a Facebook or Instagram, they can offer you recovery codes. At least maybe of 10 of these kind of codes in order to access your accounts. Never goes by when systems are offering you this kind of codes. Just copy them and save them somewhere in a safe place, or maybe you can print them out and store them somewhere with your, again, physical documents like passwords or bank cards. Because if you lose your phone, you easily can access your accounts with those kind of backup codes. There is another way of having 2FA. You may not heard about security keys, but it's also in our day a very secure form of having the most secure way of installing 2FA. These kind of security keys, they looks like a flash cards. You just connect them to the USB port or Type-C port to your devices. It could be your computer or your mobile device. And once you put it, system trying already to confirm your access by using this kind of security keys. So if you're not trying to use at least authenticator app or push notification, but trying to avoid using SMS. So, if everything clear with securing your account, if no, just write down your questions somewhere in a paper, or you can share them in a chat. We're gonna talk about your questions at the end. Let's talk about social engineering. Like again, scammers in our physical world, there is a lot of other, again, persons, adversaries, hackers who wants to have your secret informations, like your passwords, like your credit card numbers, to access your computers, your accounts, or your bank accounts by creating a fake messages that looks 100% official. So if it's using this kind of tactics for tricking people to giving their secrets, we call it social engineering. So social engineers are trying to again trick you to behave differently in order to steal your again private secret information. Again, they can play with your mood. They can play again with your emotions, or even they can make you panic, which we know when you're panicking, you can't clearly think. Let's go through some examples in order to understand what is social engineering. The first one could be a fake bank. They may call you, yes, someone we usually mention it when someone call with Russian numbers with or hidden numbers by saying that they're representing any of the local banks like Humo or Alif or any other banks, and saying you that your account is hacked. In order not to lose your money, you need to share a 4-digit code that came to you via SMS in order to protect, again, your account, not to save money. In this time, you try to panic and share that code, but by having that code, the hackers easily can access your, again, wallets, your digital wallets, and steal all your money from your wallets by just represent themselves that they are a bank employee. Here, you should remember that any bank employee will never ask you for your SMS code. If they did, it's definitely not someone that represents your bank. Please don't share your code, because your code is your second factor, again, to access your online wallet, because you already have one. It's your phone number. Once the hacker gets your phone number, they need again, in order to access your account, they need that SMS. So the second example can be the urgent family message. For example, you receive a message on your WhatsApp or Telegram from someone in your family that's saying they are stuck in a border or in a hospital, and they lost their wallet, or they have not have enough money to send them um some amount of money. It could be hundreds, it could be thousands of some money, yeah, to their number immediately. If you are faced with this kind of, again, situation, the reality is that your relatives or your family members' account may be hijacked, yes, hacked. And hackers are trying to send these kind of, again, scamming messages to all the contacts on their device, or depend on what kind of, again, account was hacked. Another example of social engineering, it could be offering something free, like a free internet or any other gifts, yes, or any other scamming messages. For example, in any, again, in Telegram group, they may say a message that the companies like T-Cell or any other giving away 50 gigabytes of free internet, for example, for Navruz, yes? What you need is just to click a link and enter your phone number. What is the reality that stays behind it? Is they just want to hijack your Telegram account to access all your friends and I don't know, to reach their aims of stealing maybe money, or again getting money, which we already could experience, yes, recently, when any contacts of Telegram, of our contacts in Telegram are hacked. They're starting to send messages to every contact by asking, for example, money, to transfer their money. So be careful when you're receiving these kind of messages, and we are going to talk about how to recognize and how to react if you receive these kind of messages. These examples was just to show you how social engineering may trick you again to panic or to act or to not think properly. How to let's talk how to spot this kind of hooks if you receive. Hackers may be good in faking again logos, in representing themselves, but they usually leave some clues. Let's look for the some red flags that they may leave. For example, every again phishing it's like a physical fishing when you're trying to catch a fish on a with some fake I don't know stuff, and fish just catching it catch that stuff, and you may easily catch the fish. Yes, the same why it's called phishing, because hackers want to fish you like a fish. They just giving you something in a and expect that you will catch it. So every time when you're receiving this kind of phishing or scamming messages, they have a terms of urgency. So why it has a terms of urgency? Because they want to make you panic. For example, act now or you lose your account. Act now or you lose your money. Yes, act now or you lose your chance to get something for free. Yeah, and you are panicking or you are very happy that you got this kind of chance that you cannot clearly think, and you may just be catched like a fish. Another clues that you may notice when you're receiving this kind of phishing messages or scamming messages to your emails, for example, it's looking to the from addresses. For example, they may say that they are from Alif because changing the name is it's very easy. They may say they represent Alif Bank, for example, or any other bank, but when you click the name, you can see actual email address hidden on that name. So if that email looks like a security dep and something, or even a leaf, but here you may see that the domain support update .net, it's not a domain that represents your Alif, because when you register yourself for any of online services of your bank, you should remember exactly what is the domain, what is the web address of your bank. Of course, for Alif, it's Alif Online TJ or Alif TJ. Yes, you should know exactly. And when you see when someone represents that they are from Alif and giving you this kind of addresses, you should just delete this kind of messages. It's a scammers or it's a phishing message you received. So the next clue that the hackers may leave is generic greetings. For example, again, if you receive messages from your, for example, people whom you may know, or again from your bank, They, instead of saying hi your name, because usually they exactly know who you are when they contacted you, they say dear valued customer, or dear member, or anything else. Yes, this kind of having this kind of greetings in a message should already attract your attention that it's not again a right message you received. If your real friend will contact you, or any of your colleagues will contact you, they definitely know your name. So in this case, if you receive again this kind of messages with this kind of greetings, just delete them. So another red flag may be hidden links. On your computer, when you hover your mouse over the button that need to be clicked, a little box appeared in the bottom of your screen that's showing a link, yes, where actual that link will go you when you click on it. For example, if it's bank account, again, a message from your bank, for example, again, is Alif or any other bank, it goes to, again, address, their real address is Alif TJ or any other their domains. But if links go somewhere with a shorten, this kind of shorten links, please don't click it. It's exactly that someone wants to go somewhere where you, by clicking, you can download any malware on your device, or something, or any other stuff may happen, or even you may ask for example, to share your credential, because when you click, usually their sites, it looks like a real, again, site. So what if you already been somehow compromised or hooked? What you should do? First, what you should do is immediately change your password. If you use same passwords on other your sites, change those two, or get a password manager. If you again enter somewhere a password, goes and check your again credit card statements if there is no weird changes. Yes. Think about social engineering, about hacking human instead of hacking the computer, because you, by your hands, just giving all those information to the hackers. So as I will share these presentations with you, there is some again tips regarding phishing, what kind of rules you should follow. And here even some phishing quiz in order to recognize phishing messages, you need to practice. Yes, here you can practice. It's a practice from Google. When you they showing you phishing messages and ask you to guess, is it a real message or phishing? So another our topics, it's about privacy. So privacy online is like privacy again in our physical world. You decide who gonna see your home via the windows, or who decide to whom you want to close the curtains. Yes. So online privacy is the same when you're trying to hide data again from hackers, from the strangers, or even from companies to whom you again share your data online. And here I also, as we are running out of time, here I show some examples of what kind of ways we share our data online by just even sometimes even didn't know about it. But I want to share you some steps how to better your privacy today. Check your social, again, curtains or your social platforms and put it on a private mode because you should decide who should access your account and see all your shared information there. Another way of privately making searches via the searching engine and the grandma rule. Every time when you share anything online, just think what your grandma or your boss think about a huge billboard, for example, in a city, if you put it. If it's good with you, so go share. If not, just not to do it. And here also some how to check your privacy online, some tips that you could follow in order to again to better understand your privacy. So it's time to Q&A. Sorry for running out of time because I'm trying to explain you in a more easy way some topics.
Thank you so much, Anzurat. That was really, yeah, informative and very helpful. Yeah, while you were explaining, I also tried to recall if I have like, secure password. And whenever I go and search on internet, usually the message pops up like, do you accept all cookies or do you accept like, customized cookies? This is something like, some people don't pay attention to. But again, just, through your presentation, now it's clear that, yeah, being very attentive and being very careful in choosing like, some of the yeah, some of the options offered makes sense. Thank you so much. Okay, we have some questions in the chat box. Uh, I don't know who is that person is. ICBEU1 asking a question. Who is responsible for cybersecurity in the classroom? The teacher, the students, or the AI company? What do you think?
Of course, a teacher, because you are using AI tool in order to use in your classes. If you share anything again, private, for example, list of your students or some their personal data online, so you're responsible for it because you decide to do it. Because I'm not mentioned, I haven't time to mention, be careful of sharing any personal or private information in any AI tools because those your again when you are creating any prompts, those prompts may be available to any other people online. That's why the full responsibility on a person who are using those AI tools.
Okay, thank you so much. So, how about sometimes we get some messages through email saying like, that you are invited to the conference, but the title of the conference and the sender is not in your, in your contact list. But sometimes people like react to that and say, oh, I'm being, invited to the conference and like, they're going to cover my costs and blah, blah, blah. Yeah, if the sender is not in your contact list, should like should they be very suspicious about such kind of messages?
Mhm. Of course, yes, because if you receive messages from someone whom you didn't know, you already should think how they gonna get your email. If you know exactly, if you register somewhere to attend this kind of conferences, you can be, of course, sure that this is exactly from them. You receive these messages from them. If not, this kind of messages is a phishing. So if you continue giving them those information that they want, they again bring to the situation when you need to again share any your private information or even money in order to attend this kind of conferences. So be careful to receiving if you received messages from unknown people, just think how that person may take your email. Because usually, when we ask someone to contact us, we share our emails. So if they take your email somewhere in online, so you should be think also about where you could share your emails that that person is got them from somewhere. Hope
Mhm.
I answer the question.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. Also, we have a question from Rosetta. She's asking, Anzurat, how can I differentiate from a real accept cookies, not accept cookies?
Um, Sorry, I haven't time to talk about cookies. But accepting or not accepting cookies, it's again on you. When you don't want that online sites or online platforms collect cookies from you, they're always trying to ask you. If you're good with collecting those cookies from you, you may agree. If you're not, you can decline. But how to decide? Do you really need those cookies to be tracked or not? It again depends on a site. If you exactly know that you back to that site with the same again parameters for searching data or with the same parameters that it should be open to you next time, you may accept in order not to go through all this process again. If you're not to be tracked, just decline them. But you should remember that next time when you visit this site, you need to provide all those again parameters one more time. That's it.
Thank you, Anzurat. And I think Fernando is also raising this question. Most of the companies will require you to accept cookies in order to access their sites or services. If we don't accept, our access won't be permitted. What do we need to be aware of when we accept cookies?
You should be aware, of course, about that site, who stays behind that site. If it's, for example, the organization you know, it could be universities, it could be any other organizations. Of course, you may share with them your information again or any other data with them. But if you are not sure about the site, who stays behind that site and how they gonna use those data, or at least you didn't give the permission for them to share their data with any others, of course, it's better not to accept this to track your data on a cookies.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. Some people forget to, yeah, to turn off their mic. Sometimes it happen. It happens. So we have next question. What do you think? Can AI itself be a hacker? What do you think?
Um, AI, I can say that AI, without the people behind it, never have a desire to hack you. Usually, again, hackers or adversaries, they using AI tools in order to trick you. Because imagine one hacker at one time can reach just one user. But having a proper AI tool, they may reach hundreds or even thousands of users in the same time. So, yeah, in our modern world, using again AI tools in order to hack people, it's become very easy and affordable.
Okay, thank you so much. So why do you think most Telegram accounts are hacked easily nowadays than other social media accounts? Your expertise, Anzurat, on that.
Thank you, Nasiba. It's very good questions. The reason of a lot of uh, Telegram accounts were hacked nowadays is because when we get any kind of phishing messages, we sharing all our credential to Telegram by ourselves. We just put phone number and password, yes, or even share SMS codes that we are receiving. But even without SMS codes, there are a lot of evidence that Telegram account were hacked. Why it happened? Because again, users are not using second factor of authentication. Any platforms in our way, if they want to protect their users, they have a way to protect it with a second factor of authentication. In order to protect your Telegram, just having receiving a code to your SMS or any other your active sessions, put a cloud password. You should put a password, and even if you forget that password, you can mention your email address. Even if somehow you share your password, you got a notification that someone is accessing your Telegram to your email address. So your email address become that point that you can start the recovering access to your account. So I hope that after this session, every one of you just go through to any of your online accounts and except of having just one password, set up the second factor of authentication that is differs than just receiving SMS. It could be an authenticator app. It could be getting notification to your to your mobile device, or it could be any kind of biometrics. It's gonna again help hackers to get access to your account.
Mhm. Okay, all right. Thank you so much. And I guess, very quick last question. Dilafruz is asking, yeah, Dilafruz, yes, she's asking, can we believe to the announcements where they say about free conference or some events which first require payment for participation? What do you think about that?
Again, as I mentioned, you should know the organizers. You're gonna not attend conferences that you didn't know who are organizing it. If it's just a conference that you're receiving on your email inbox, or just a conference that someone just share you, so you didn't receive it from the first hand, or you didn't receive it, for example, from someone who already attends this conference and knows the process, please Don't just be a fish for the hackers. Do you want to try to research about this conference online, trying to find out about this conference on internet, asking even AI tools, yes, if they know if these famous conferences, what is the proper way to register himself. Always try to, again, to check, to cross-check the information that you shared. And even with those messages, for example, who was recently hacked via Telegram and receiving messages from your friends who are asking for money, try just to call them. Try just to call or find any other way to contact them to ask if they really need this money, or it's really be the, who they are who shared these messages with them. If no, you can just again already make sure that you can delete these messages or not react to this kind of phishing messages. Just cross-checking.
Yeah. Thank you. Thank you so much, Anzurat. Like, yeah, you can see so many thank you notes in our so in our Zoom chat. Thank you so much. It was really informative, interesting, and also yeah, very insightful session. Thank you so much once again. And yeah, all thank you for asking so many relevant questions. I believe your questions, some of you, even if you didn't ask the question, yeah, the questions that were raised, they were somehow also very informative to you. Thank you so much. And we hope that, yeah, after today's session, you'll be very careful about like, yeah, using your different social media accounts as well as just email accounts, and make sure that you are not yeah, being trapped or being hacked by hackers. Thank you so much once again. And if you missed today's session, no worries, you still can watch it. You can yeah, watch it on our YouTube channel or on our just Facebook, and we will be happy to share the presentation of Anzurat on EWB social media, on EWB website. Yeah, very soon. Thank you so much, dear all. Please stay safe. Cybersecurity is part of our life. So please, yeah, please take care of yourself and take care of your safety on virtual platforms as well. And wishing all of you to have a great evening. Thank you so much, dear Anzurat, and we'll be looking for more sessions with you. Stay well, dear all, and stay safe. Bye bye.